Jeremy Paxman, it's tremendous to see you.
Well, very nice of you to invite me in.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for asking me.
There's a lot to talk about. And you've got this book, which is Empire, What Ruling the World Did to the British, which I've really enjoyed. I thought you painted quite a scornful and quite a negative picture of empire, but that is not the impression you believe you've given, and that is not the impression that you wanted to give.
That's correct. I mean, I don't intend to say that this thing was unalloyed bad, because that seems to me the received wisdom, that everything about the empire was bad. There was much that was very, very bad about it, of course. But there were good things that were left behind too. And
what were the good things?
Well, where do you want to start? Education, the rule of law, hospitals, schools. I mean, we can go on and on. Railways, roads, telegraphs, you know, that there are loads and loads of things that you can point to as being positive. But I do not deny that, of course, taking someone else's land and ruling it is, of course, a thing that most of us would not put up with. And that's the central conundrum that the British came to believe. In the early days, the empire is all about Jack the Lad going out and grabbing what wealth they can. That's how essentially, you know, the colonies in North America come about. That's how the colonies in the Caribbean come about. That's how India comes about. But they come eventually to believe by the latter half of the 19th century that there is some sort of almost God-given purpose to the empire, and that it is about the spread of civilization, the spread of religion as well. And they are building this, of course, upon a central contradiction that colonization is freedom, which is nonsense.
Now, and also, the spread of civilization, that's a view of oneself as a country that is built on a kind of racial superiority anyway,
Precisely,
isn't it?
Yeah, yes.
It's a quote from Cecil Rhodes that you include in the book. What's the Cecil Rhodes quote?
Well, Cecil Rhodes said to have been born English was to have won first prize in the lottery of life. And he went on to say that we are the world's first race, and the more of the world we rule, the better it is for the world. Well, of course, you know, this is completely unacceptable nowadays. But to suggest that it is because the attitudes no longer fit, and they obviously don't fit, they have no influence, I think is nonsense. I mean, I venture to suggest that Margaret Thatcher would not have sent troops into foreign wars. Tony Blair would not have sent troops into 6 foreign wars. David Cameron would not have deployed troops in Libya had it not been for the fact that this country has got a long experience of that sort of behaviour.